Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. Let me welcome you to today's show, Face the Nation GH. Trending issues and rebuilding Ghana. For the purposes of time, and you're being very brief. One, you can see this image of Kennedy Acheampong. That is going to be the issue on rebuilding Ghana. We're going to talk about the security of the country. Yeah, we're talking about security of Ghana and a contemporary trend be security challenges or more experience, which is assassination and contract killing. This thing started in Nigeria, and the ones there, it's a man is so uncomfortable among Nigerians, some of us on better normal group, but they want to come. Most of them are migrating to Ghana. Okay, it's because the security condition in Ghana, in Nigeria, it's not good, and this is how it started. Okay, so under rebuilding Ghana, we will talk about security. The alleged assassination on Kennedy Acheampong coming tomorrow. I know a lot of people doesn't want to voice out with this, but you see, when it comes to, Ken, I won't say he's my fan. I may have disagree with him on several issues, okay? But look, nipa biya with a bat. You may look at the good side of him and look at the bad side of him. It's a subject of emotions. I'm not here even justifying that. But, I mean, let's treat the whole assassination by using his case by using his situation as a case study. That's what you're using to talk about assassination and rebuilding Ghana. The other trending issues quick. You really trending issues now you're talking about assassination. I know a lot of people are also raising concern about court issue. Look, I know you should all bear with me, okay? This is what we are going to do. This coming Thursday, we will start from day one, the first section, what happened in court, the second section, and the third section. So far, there's been 3 proceedings. You'll be breaking it down. I know so there's a lot of issues at air course, but we just don't want to jump into it. Until you be taking time. Now, you're getting into the kind of arguments are by some of the rulings are caught and are taken. So any issue like dwells on this election petition and you see you give it deaf here, or we are deliberately deciding not to talk about it, that is not the issue. We will talk about it, but you see a different segment at the manner. So now you're going into the trending issues. I say, what's share on the front page? I say election petitioning. Dominic Ayeni explained reason for his misconduct in court. I don't know how any reason I'll be to explain to justify your misconduct in such civilized court. I don't want to even get into that story. Okay, MD of Despite Best Point Savings and Loan dies from COVID. We treated COVID yesterday. We should all take the precautions. I know, sir. Anyway, Rollins funeral takes another twist. Election petition. NDC seriously selling case of stolen verdict. That is according to lawyer Martin Pegbu. Now, yesterday, about COVID-19, we got a message. I can't say Alaji Chuchu died out of COVID-19. I must retract the statement I made. The family has come out say it's entirely different from that. And we apologize to the family and the loved ones. Ghana rejects plans by British Airways to move Ghana service from Heathrow. Fresh charges against Professor Bennett's murders. Oh no, fresh charges against the people that have been alleged to have killed Professor Bennett. That's what the story is trying to say. Farmer jailed 5 years for stealing cocoa beans. Come on, all these things are... Chachuchi Kata can never school Supreme Court justices, according to Maurice Sampa. I'm not surprised he's saying this. You know what? We'll talk about this another day. Expel Kwaku Anyidewu from NDC. NEC petition. Fake police officer arrested in Kumasi. More Ghanaians will die from COVID-19. Election petition, Chief Justice caution Ayini. Justice delayed is justice denied. Frank Davis was trying to counter Chikata's statement now will make it, Now, with the court issue, Ghana Supreme Court sets down 5 issues. We'll talk about that. Denying interrogatories is a denial of justice. To some extent, you may agree with her because it's something that comes, if you really understand civil procedure, it comes with it. It's like, I don't think it's a discretion for a court to determine whether interrogatories should be served or shouldn't be served. But what I believe in is it's like somebody pleading for jury requests. It comes with it. During the discovery stage, interrogatory is there. I wouldn't say it's mandatory. So one-sided move, yeah, it should be given, but all the same. You're about addressing under the judicial section, which is gonna. I believe this happened during the second court hearing. Ghana Armed Forces declined to comment after this mining issue said military being involved. Wow. From NDC activist Jifa Gunu, I said Supreme Court won't give you justice. Withdraw petition. NDC activists. I see this statement as more contemptuous because it's too early to call. And even the last day before ruling in the ground, you can't take that stand. It's unfortunate how this gentleman is saying this. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to get into this. But my little suggestion to him is that, you shouldn't be talking this manner. From Acheampong Kroma, Mohammed's legal team creating media spectacles to make him more popular for 2024. I believe the same thing happens to Akufo-Addo too, if that's the contention he's putting forward. Goalposts keep shifting for Mahama and his legal team. That's Nimakon. Why rejected Mohammed's interrogatories when you granted Akufo-Addo same in 2013? Supreme Court. I don't want to get into this. You know what? Sometimes the Supreme Court can come out with its own ruling. Not all overrules our ruling. You will be Kwakwasari case and the Ghana Law School issue. So we'll take your time to read this issue now. I don't want to speak into this. Living in our for court section. Police launch hunt for missing Ofori Chrome MTTB. I don't know. Ghana security has been and security is also still becoming a major challenge. Man arrested for faking as a police. Yeah. According to Maurice Ampao, Supreme Court still within the 42-day ultimatum. According to Oslawusu, don't reappoint poorly performed ministers. COVID-19 cases saw in about 150 cases in Western region. According to lawyer Chikata, also justice must not be sacrificed for expedition. Fresh charges against Professor Bennett. I believe I've done this already. No. All right. Yoko naps 2 doctors, 9 others over the sale of babies. You see, it's also borders on security of the country. PNC wants President Nanado to appoint more women in second term. NDC supporters demand full-scale investigations into 2020 election killing and shootings. This thing a lot of people have called for, but my concern is I believe the government is being so reluctant. I don't know if it's the involvement of the security agencies at NASA government or interest because look, at any point be a citizen be it's a posy. I mean, it becomes a national issue. So therefore, government should take a key interest in it. They should have investigated this issue right away. I heard Kwesi Pratt, Nyawota Maklo, and Reku Brobe saying, say, with immediate effect or call of urgency, exercising anado and set investigations into Sakil and AC. And because into me conquer ba na nipa 8 in as a result of military and as a police misconduct. Look, where in 70s we had a military government. I was a son by Oye coup d'etat, Acheampong I'm referring to. I went to Sebiakokompo. So under what circumstance? After 92, I can say you're placing guns behind us. Now for basis. So I believe it's a good call. You can support it. %50 of your appointees should be women. PNC to Akufo-Addo. I think we've done that case. And there's this issue too. I have no desire to challenge Mahama for 2024 flag bearership position of Usuampofo. Look, in Fansepem MP robbery case, police awaits 3 reports. Yeah, let's do this. You see, prior to the elections, okay? Prior to the elections, there were a lot of assassination and killing taking place. I think say Yatwa Banewi does not mean saying for to set a good precedence or for such a bad history not to repeat itself in the future. No? Ghana security agencies, if they need help from even the military intelligence, they should sort such help. Investigate these issues and a lady be on Zubu or Tamaport on PRO. All this issue must be investigated. Nation shouldn't give a dead year or they shouldn't just overlook it because they are very important. No more investigators are no more way. Now let's get into Canada-Japan issue. I know, say many of you, but before them, I may sympathize with one Ghana police officer. And also now follow these banks, cars no more the transport money, and I believe they were attacked by armed robbers. Highway robbery is still going on. I don't know what happened with the highway patrol now no more. I think it's a policy and before taking out or more reinstated because forget about what your opponent did. So now working I was working. Let's accept it. Now, let's get into this issue. This police officer, a victim, say I sympathize with the family, Once more, Ghana Police Services, so I think so I won't pay much attention to it. Okay. Now see you say about a year ago, President or died some helicopters in my police authority. I think so for domestic purposes they should start using it. Look, the Ghana Armed Forces going to war this kind of small planes are because say keep on attacking financial institutions and affect the economy, and security of every country in a democratic society, is so important not for the political system, also for the economic institutions and the economic growth of the country. Israel ain't spending so much on defense. Americans won't spend over $700 billion on their defense. Anyway, that was under Trump. But Kennedy case be by about a few days ago, and yet say now I started trending on social media. Second day on here Japan, just coming tomorrow, which is a China, which will be Thursday, 21st January 2020. That is the deadline. On my master plans on Bikuno. Say some people were planning to assassinate him. Into what any interviews in Yoma or no media now. It ends up being said, Odi can friend or castle, for be speculative or MP chairmanship, okay? No, so I'm interested. No, it's not part of his plan. Even the argument he was trying to make, and so I MP. So, or the chairmanship area there. I mean, if the time comes the next 2 years, NASA will decide this, or you can resign as an MP and contest as a chairmanship. That, having said that, no, I don't know why I say, or this aspect nearby. But see, that was a hearsay announced or responded to. But now, security of this gentleman, no, the funny position in the BB as a member of parliament, okay? When it comes to security, initial omunya extra. Me police, and I was among those I oppose it. Time and fancy man say IGP so assign put. No, let them enjoy the general security of the country. The general security of Ghana, and yet it is something that must be addressed. Look, okay, 2007 and another take key the affairs of this country. Adebaku Ihuye was a security challenge. For instance, I predicted that on one media house and formerly I used to work for. Meaning say security about a very big issue, a very big issue at the Amano. Meaning the basis of Sadio is our militants no grooming. Both parties grooming, NDC having theirs, MPP having theirs, and this is the case. And now we're getting into the broader picture of it. Is the politicization and the personalization of the Ghana Armed Forces and the Ghana security agencies, from the police, from the immigration, from the Air Force to the Navy. Here is the case, and when you do this, I want to mean fight crime. Okay? Who you soon the young may be any within the confine, and also will take the power to act in a manner because law be anywhere. But this is a big issue. Okay? Now, sir, man, yasema babedai. I know, sir, okay, positions be a Kennedy what taking in the past or a lot of enemies. You can't dispute that fact, but that is not the concern. The concern is, say, that this assassination plot I want to live so. In as much as in Nippon, as I said, we were a war to do, man, wait to me. I pay any security. I think the state should also step in. Other people also with information should also inform the state, normal money protection. Then it gets back to police if also a assassinate you and Sebi, Amrobe say attack you. It tells you clearly, say the security agencies in the country, you know, the security architect of Ghana is not intact. I'm not saying say advanced countries in the police in Womo. Yes, domestic issues a bit me from who. But here is the case, are you too rampant? You say Amrobe anyway. It's like they are not afraid of the authority anymore. They are not. They sometimes even want to go after them. That is the issue right now. On this note, you know, I'll say the security apparatus in the country should step out. If Nanado in the second term, yes, he has awastati. Say, I said, be brain or shake you up with the security body. I believe it's about time. Say, so yes, idea. From the national security to the police to the military. You see, a lot of people have issue with the domestication of the Ghana military or the Ghana armed forces. I, as a person, have been opposing it because even in advanced countries in the ground, you see, any program on no capital, you saw that they deploy what they call the National Guards. They are equally as army, just that most of the National Guards have training on civil disturbances. The same way the Ghana Armed Forces too. Just say Santa Hala, what we saw in 2020 elections in Internet, will be very careful for saying say Yenfa military members see police, because whereby our military know. You saw more rather to go after the citizens of the country in danger. Had it not been so, I would have also echo say, police no. You see, when it comes to say police and they are not well equipped, I don't think that is the issue. I think that they have to be up to date with the contemporary security challenges in the country. Look, I wish him good luck. I hope Sir Kennedy will do the needful thing and he will do what is right for his safety. Look, he's an asset for the country. You may dislike him, you may not like him, you may like him, but is it truth be told? I pray, sir, I mean, nothing bad will happen to him. Almost more that bad intent. You know? Look, it's a international society, not a punish. People will even desist from such practices. So all the same, let me leave on this note.